Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is now in session. The court is in session with the announcement docket. First case is cause number M332182. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Barry Dwayne Nash. Mr. Nash, is that your full name? Okay, how are you doing, Mr. Nash? That's good. And Mr. Nash, you're represented in your case by your attorney Mark Faggett. Attorney Faggett, how are you doing?
I'm good, Your Honor. Thank you for asking.
Thank you. And the state is represented in this case by attorney Colby Hoffbar. Attorney Hoffbar, how are you doing?
Good, Your Honor.
Let's see. Mr. Faggett, what is your announcement in Mr. Nash's case?
Well, Your Honor, we'd like one more reset on the case. We're speaking to Mr. Hoffpower, and we're both going to request one more reset before we make a trial announcement or any other announcement of the case.
Okay, because you were appointed on this case on November 15th of 2022, and the court sees that. I'm noticing that you've had 2 resets.
It's been the last one, Judge. It's been the last one. We're okay with it. We'll put it in trial docket.
Okay, so
After
you're
that.
gonna keep this on the announcement docket?
Yes.
Okay, give us a reset date. September 13th of 2023. Your case will be reset to that date for announcement. Mr. Nash, your attorney is going to get a copy of your reset. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. Mr. Faggett, once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day. Mr. Nash, you have a blessed day as well.
Okay. You can go to work.
Yeah. Next 2 cases are cause number M333358 and cause number M333040. Both cases will style the state of Texas versus John Quincy Mayon. Mr. Mayon, would you please come forward? Mr. Mayon, your full name is John Quincy Mayon? How you doing, Mr. Mayon? Doing good? Okay, that's good. Well, Mr. Mayon, back in November, you signed a form indicating to the court that you wanted your case to be reset to hire your own attorney. And let's see. And you, I guess, appeared in court on February 24, 2023. The court gave you additional time to hire an attorney, is that correct? And then you appeared in court on May 17th. Again, without an attorney, and the court gave you until today to hire an attorney, is that correct? Okay, have you hired your attorney? Why haven't you hired your attorney?
I just got a job yesterday.
Oh, well, let me do this here. Now, when you were here, the judge, I went over that initial document that you signed on November 9th of 2022. That document is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without an Attorney. In that document, the court informed you that you had three options regarding your right to have an attorney. Number one, you could hire an attorney. Number two, if you could not afford to hire an attorney, that you could have requested an attorney be appointed to represent you. Or number three, if you did not want an attorney to represent you, you could waive your right to have an attorney and represent yourself. So over the last almost 8 months, you have not hired an attorney. Okay. So the court is not giving you forever to hire an attorney. You can't afford to hire an attorney. You have a right to request that an attorney be appointed to represent you. Okay. Now, what do you want to do? Okay. Okay. We'll have to get a form. Just have a seat where you're sitting. Our bailiff will get you a clipboard with that form, the judge's explanation on there, and the affidavit of indigence. Okay. Just have a seat. You have some affidavits of indigence over there?
I don't know, man, like check. Yeah. For sure.
Next case is cause number M331272. Case is filed in the state of Texas versus Horatio Elias Mendoza. Mr. Mendoza, will you come forward? Yes, sir. It says- Yeah. Okay, Mr. Mendoza. Back on April 10th of 2023, you signed a document titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without an Attorney. And on that document, you indicated that you wanted your case reset to hire your own attorney. Is that correct?
I want to, next call, because I don't have it right now, my lawyer, because I'm on the hospital in the week, and I'm in, outside the hospital. Come see, this week, I'm on the hospital. So I can find my
You
job,
say you was in the hospital this week
yeah,
and
I can find my
you
job,
couldn't find your what?
my lawyer,
Your lawyer.
yeah, because I'm on the hospital,
Okay, but you weren't in, you was in the hospital this week.
yeah, this week, I got it.
Okay, I understand. Well, what about the weeks before this week, starting from April 10th of 2023?
Because I'm working,
You're working.
I'm working outside and try finding my lawyer. To not feel down, working so hard, I'm working in roofing.
I'm saying you working in the roofing this past week and you got hot and you went to the hospital.
Yeah,
Okay, that this month is July. What about in June? Why you didn't get a lawyer in June?
I'm not, they don't work too much in June. I know.
You didn't work too much in June, so you had time to go look for a lawyer.
Yeah, but I don't have too much money.
Okay, well, if you don't have too much money, as the court indicated, you can see if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney. You understand that?
Mhm.
Okay, you want to see if you qualify?
Yeah,
Okay. Just have a seat and bailiff is going to give you the documents to fill out. If you need some help, we have somebody here in court that will be able to help. All right, just have a seat.
good morning, lady.
Next case is cause number M332988, case style of state of Texas versus Lester Mouton. Mr. Mouton, would you please come forward? Okay. This is cause number M332988. Case is style of state of Texas versus Lester Mouton. Mr. Mouton, is that your full name?
That's all.
Lester Arthur Mouton Jr.? Okay. How you doing, Mr. Mouton?
Doing it right yourself.
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Mouton, you're represented in this case by your attorney, Attorney Joel Vasquez. Attorney Vasquez, how are you doing?
Good, John. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. State is represented in this case by Attorney Erica Porter. Attorney Porter, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, y'all.
You're welcome. Now, Mr. Vasquez, what is your announcement in
Your
Mr.
Honor.
Mouton's case?
Excuse me. We're asked that this be placed on the trial docket, John.
Okay. Give us a reset date for trial. Okay, this case will be reset to September 11th, 2023. Mr. Mouton, your attorney will be given notice of your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Vasquez, this is your last case. You'll be free to go as well. You have a blessed day. You're welcome. Next two cases are cause numbers M 323-227 and cause number 332-425. Both cases are style of state of Texas versus Samuel Hayden Falk. Falk, would you please come forward? We need to take that out, that memo of this on the document. Those are old notes. Mr. Falk, your two cases are cause number M 323-227 and cause number M 332-425. Now, your full name is Samuel Hayden Falk?
Correct.
How you doing, Mr. Falk? Tired? Okay,
Yes, sir.
I hope you'll be feeling a little bit better.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Sorry,
Thank you.
but it's all
Not-
good. Hopefully today's gonna go better.
Okay. Now, Mr. Falk, you're representing your case by your attorney, Attorney John Macy. Attorney Macy, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Your Honor. Thanks for that.
Now, Mr. Macy, what is your announcement in Mr. Falk's cases?
Your Honor, I was appointed on May the 31st of 2023 on these cases. They're
Right.
a little older than that. I'm not sure who had them, if anybody.
Dustin Gilmore.
Anyway, I just discovered, I was looking through the discovery and I realized that there's some media, some CDs that I didn't request, that I didn't notice, that I didn't request until this morning. So I already requested them.
Okay,
But I'd like to reset so that I could have an opportunity to review what it is they are.
okay, give us a reset date. Okay, these cases will be reset to September 18th. Mr. Falk, your attorney's gonna get your resets. Once you get your resets from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
You do the same.
Okay, you're welcome. Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session in cause number 23 CCCR 0390. The case is styled the state of Texas versus, is that Nader High?
Yes.
Ms. Jackson, will you please reach with some bond conditions? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Ms. Jackson, would you please make me a copy of this? Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is in session. Court is in session in cause number 23 CCCR 0390. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Nader High.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hyde, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Hyde? That's good. Mr. Hyde, you represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney James Macon. Attorney Macon, how are you doing?
Very good, Your Honor. Thank you.
And Mr. Macon, what is your announcement
Mr.
in
Hyde,
Mr. Hyde's case?
it's trial, Your Honor.
You set it for trial. It's thankful. Yes, okay. Here's our understanding. Mr. Macon, would you please hand this to your client? Mr. Hyde, your attorney is giving you a document that is titled Standard Bond Conditions in County Court at Law number 2. That's the title. Do you see that title?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to go over these bond conditions with you. It says following the return of a criminal information in County Court at Law number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, all bail bonds executed for release of any defendant named herein are ordered subject to the additional conditions. Number 1, the defendant shall commit no offense against the laws of this state, any other state, or of the United States. Do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir. I do.
Condition number 2, the defendant shall submit to testing for drugs and alcohol at any time as directed by the court. The court may revoke the bond and order the arrest of any defendant who, A, refuses to submit to test for drugs and alcohol when directed to do so by the court, or B, submit to a test for drugs and alcohol, and the test indicates the presence of drugs and alcohol in the defendant's body. And that's pursuant to the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 17.44, Section A2, and Section C2. Do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir.
And condition number 3, the defendant shall not communicate either directly or indirectly with the alleged victim of the pending offense. The defendant shall not go near any residence, school, or other location frequented by the alleged victim. Do you understand that condition?
I do.
And condition number 4 does not apply to you because it only applies in a DWI case. Your case is not a DWI case. Now, if you violate any one of these conditions, your bond can be revoked. And if your bond is revoked, the warrant will be issued for your arrest. You'll be arrested and placed in the Jefferson County Jail. Ms. Jackson, would you please give us a trial date? Okay, this case will be reset for trial on September 11th of 2023. Your attorney is going to get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go. And that that's the copy that you can keep, of the bond conditions. Okay? Get his reset. You are. Next. No. Next case is cause number 23CCCR 0343. Excuse me. Let me repeat this. Cause number 23CCCR 0346. In the case of style, the state of Texas versus Jeremy John Lowe. Mr. Lowe, would you please come forward? Mr. Lowe, your full name is that Jeremy John Lowe?
Jeremy John Lex. Lex.
Lex? Oh, you told me it was Lowe.
Sorry.
Okay, so Mr. Lex, how are you doing?
Pretty good, and you?
That's good. Mr. Lex, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney James Macon. Attorney Macon, what is your announcement in Mr. Lex's case?
Your Honor, I have the discovery in media. However, I have not had an opportunity to go over it with my client. I'd ask for a short reset.
Okay, State, you have any objections?
No objection, no.
Give us a reset date. Okay, this case will be set for announcement September 11th, 2023. Your attorney will get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day. Okay,
Okay?
Thank you.
yes. That, Mr. Lex, that door is locked. You have to go through another door. Next case is cause number, is he here? M328880. Case is Tyler State of Texas versus Orlando Castillo Martinez. Oh, there he is. Should you come forward, Mr. Martinez? Did he? Okay, Mr. Martinez, your full name is Orlando Castillo Martinez. How you doing, Mr. Martinez? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Martinez. You're represented in your case by your attorney, James Macon. Attorney Macon, what is your announcement in this case?
And Mr. Martinez's case, Your Honor, he has a drug case that's awaiting the results from the drug lab to come back. And then depending on what that says, that probably will be filed as a felony.
Or, so you're saying that he has a new case that he just,
No,
that the
no,
state
no.
is looking
When
at?
he was arrested on the DWI, they found what purports to be cocaine on him.
Okay, but so they never, so it hadn't been tested?
It hasn't been tested.
Okay, cause this, hold on a minute. This offense was occurred in January of 2021. It's over 2 years. So we waiting on, I mean, yeah, because this case has been reset several times. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4,
That is a
5,
felony
6,
case.
7, 8, 9.
obviously.
So does he have a felony pending?
No, but it is a
It's not been
felony
filed.
case, so it wouldn't be,
So we holding this case up, waiting for them to test the drugs to see whether or not they're gonna file a felony.
I'm a toke on with, we'll look into it, Judge, but to see if it's being held up waiting on results, whatever it is, we'll look into it. Whatever
Yeah,
we
I
need
mean,
to do
this
in
case here is being held up.
Understood, but if we need to put it on, trial docket now, let's put it on there.
I mean, but if you don't have, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you.
I understand, Judge, But I'll check, but I don't know.
I mean, it needs to get to, I mean, we talking, okay, I know they occurred on the same criminal episode, I would imagine.
Mhm.
It's just that one could be a felony case for possession, and this one is a DWI.
Misdemeanor. B.
Right.
We can look into it, Judge, and just get this.
I'll follow
Follow up.
Yeah, but I mean, this case has been held up because of that. For you to get the drug test. Now, does it go to the state crime lab or?
Just- We have our, as Judge Court knows, we have our regional crime lab, and sometimes they have to send it, I don't know.
I'm just wondering if they ever sent it.
True.
Because if it never been sent, we might be looking at another year or two. If they send it,
But we can.
I know
We have the capability in our regional crime lab, there's no reason to send it to Austin, but I don't know the circumstance.
okay, what I'm gonna do, let me just reset it 30 days for us to find out what's the status. Okay, September 11th. Who's this? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, Mr. Martinez, your case is going to be reset to September 11th, 2023. Your attorney's going to get you reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day.
You can go and call him.
I'll know something about that. Is that religion?
Okay.
They're the only
It
ones.
was the jail. I found it at the jail.
Well, that definitely should go to our regional crime lab, so I don't know. But that's, I mean, everybody said, except the troopers, they send it by mail.
There we go. Next case is cause number 23CCCR 0266, case of style of state of Texas versus Alex James Torres. Mr. Torres, your full name is Alex James Torres. How you doing, Mr. Torres?
Good.
That's good. Mr. Torres, you're representing your case by your attorney, Attorney James Macon. And Attorney Macon filed his letter of rep on May 19, 2023, so which was I guess the last setting that we had. Is that correct, Mr. Macon?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Macon, what is your announcement in Mr. Torres' case?
Your Honor, we're still waiting on the media discovery on Mr. Torres' case.
Okay,
It's been requested for a while.
okay. Give us a reset date, September 11th, 2023. And now the process on the media, it's a little different from the regular discovery,
It's
right?
different, it's just getting that out and sometimes you get backed up to.
Okay.
Mayfield and charges in our office.
Okay, so this case will be reset for announcement on September 11th, 2023. Your attorney's gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day, Mr. Torres and Mr. Macon. I think this is his last case.
That is, Your Honor.
You're free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
He knows the line.
Okay, court being recessed. Mr. Macon,